guys, I'm Sarah with that hashtag show. So nice to meet you.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. I was a huge fan of The Librarian, by the way. So I just was saying, I was so stoked to see you in the show. I was like, shut up. It's so great. But a very different character for you. So,
very,
how
very
is it?
appreciative of librarians.
Oh, no worries. Look, it has a huge, we're big nerds here at that hashtag show. So we are
with
who
it.
we are, okay?
I appreciate it.
I love this dynamic between the two of you. You've kind of got the manipulator with the manipulatee, is what I'm kind of calling it. Not every character, but almost every character has a cruel intention, and that's really where Blaze comes in with his storyline. So talk to me a little bit about kind of building this dynamic between the two of you.
It was easy. From the moment John and I did our chem read on Zoom, there was this immediate friendship and connection. It's hard to connect with another actor on Zoom, as I think many actors would agree. And I found it extremely easy with John. So as soon as we got to do the real thing in the frat house, it felt easy. And he knew his character so well. And I felt like I had a grasp on mine, so the relationship was easily solidified.
Yeah, there was an authentic connection there for sure. And I think even in the Zoom, we just started talking, like we were talking about his grandma's artwork that was on the wall.
That's true, yeah.
Shout out Denise Fournier. And we were like, we weren't even, we were just chopping it up, and it was sort of so easy to get along with Khobe. And then so by the time we got to the set and we had to create this manipulatee dynamic, really like that one.
It was feel it.
Yeah, it was fun because we already felt like sort of two people who'd sort of met on campus or on the playground or whatever, and sort of we just got to work. We sort of just when you talk about the cruel intentions, it's sort of funny because Scott has none, and he's like the sweetest, most earnest, wholesomest character ever. And then you have Blaze, who is just literally maybe like just deceitful, conniving, personified. And that was sort of the tough thing, because I remember I did the original audition, and they went, "How do you feel?" And I was like, "Oh, I just feel like really mean." And they went, "Well, it's not called kind and supporting intentions, John." And I was like, "Okay, well, that's fair."
Scott and Blaze are like if a rattlesnake and a golden retriever became friends
and hung out. Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
When Cruel Intentions came out, and even Dangerous Liaisons, those were movies my mother was like, you cannot watch those. So I remember going to Blockbuster and sneaking the movie, and we had to go to like the cool friend's house, to watch.
Right. With the relaxed parents.
Right. So is there a movie or a show for you that really made you like clutch your pearls the way these Cruel Intentions and Dangerous Liaisons did for me?
Similarly to your parents with Cruel Intentions and Dangerous Liaisons, my dad would always talk about Scarface and how I could never watch it, but it was such a great movie, and he would reference it all the time. So similarly, I don't know, I must have been 13. I snuck it too in my own house and was traumatized. But it's one of my favorite movies ever. So I get where he was coming from.
Yeah. For me, the Ring was something that I was not allowed to watch.
That was probably a mistake.
And I didn't sleep for months. And every time I saw someone with long hair, much like yours, Sarah, actually I'm having I'm tapping back into it right now. I would just start crying on the spot. It was a terrible, terrible time in my life. But thank you for bringing that back up.
You're welcome. When I saw The Ring, I spent the night at my friend's house. We watched Disney movies.
After it?
Yeah, after it. Because we were like, we didn't sleep. We stayed up all night. So I feel you. That was a movie.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, we had the same experience.
Yeah. And so then my last thing for you is I want you to pitch this show. Tell the world, our audience, why everyone needs to tune into Cruel Intentions when it comes to Prime Video.
Khobe Clarke. See, it's like getting to watch Michael Jordan play basketball before.
You can't say things like that.
Enjoy your time with him now, because he's going to be inaccessible in about 3 to 5 years. And I think he steals the scenes every last one that he's in. I think he steals the entire show. And it's just an honor to be sitting here next to him. And you'll replay this in 2027. And you'll be like, man, that librarian's kid was right.
Wow, how do I follow that up? I think, like John, there's so many talented people in this show, and it feels like, I don't want to bring another show into it, but it feels kind of like the junior version of Succession, which I'm a huge fan of. And I think it's kind of a nice time. There was a nice generational break between the movie from '99 and then this. You know, you've had 25 years of people growing up without the movie. So to bring back that story and to add on our own elements while staying loyal to the original story is super fun, and I think will grasp people. And John is fabulous in this show. Every choice he makes.
No.
Sarah,
It was great meeting you,
He's
Sarah.
a master.
All the best with everything.
You can't do it to me.